Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I am here on behalf of the Progressive Caucus, which is in charge of this hour. We are here today to talk about the Trans-Pacific Partnership and trade. The people in the caucus have been some of the leaders in the movement to make sure that we have trade deals that protect American jobs and lift our wages here in the United States. We want to make sure there are environmental protections across the globe. We want to make sure our food is safe and our prescription drugs are affordable. We want to make sure there's human rights in countries that do trade with the United States, and we want to make sure we're addressing issues like currency manipulation. All of those issues are important when you want to advance trade. No one in this room is against trade. We're all for increasing our ability to have more exports and to have imports into this country. But you have to have trade deals that work on behalf of the American worker. And all too often, past trade deals have cost us jobs here in the United States. They've made our wages continue to be depressed. And that's not a good trade deal in the minds of the members of the Progressive Caucus. And that's why we are here at this hour to talk specifically about what is good trade, why we're skeptical of the Trans-Pacific Partnership, and why we especially don't want to see a vote during the lame duck session after the election in November, with people who are no longer going to be serving in Congress. To be taking that vote at that time would be an especially bad idea. Now, today is a national call-in day of action on the Trans-Pacific Partnership. There's over 90 public interest groups that have been calling our offices, and I've heard my staff picking up the phone over and over and over again today, responding to people who want to make sure that we have trade deals that take care of all those things that we talked about, all the things that members of the Progressive Caucus have been leaders in this Congress trying to advocate for. And in conjunction with the tens of thousands of people who've called Congress today to urge their members not only to not support the Trans-Pacific Partnership, because it's really not a trade deal. There's parts of it about trade, rewriting of corporate rules that could have huge ramifications. 40% of the world's gross domestic product is involved in this one large deal. And we want to make sure we get it right, not just fast. And that's why we are joining with these groups today, to make sure that people know what's in the Trans-Pacific Partnership and why it's vitally important that we don't take this up during a lame duck session. As I said, not only do we have members who will no longer be serving here, who might even be looking for jobs with some of the very industries advocating for the Trans-Pacific Partnership because it'll benefit their bottom lines, but also we have two presidential candidates in the main two parties who both oppose the Trans-Pacific Partnership. This should be something that, as much respect as I have, enormous respect for President Obama, we should allow the next president to be able to address trade, especially when a deal like this has so much controversy and so many questions about it.